I can see her lying back in her satin dress, in a room where you do what you don't confess. Sundown, you better take care.
Hey, happy Homebrew Wednesday, everybody. Mike Dean here from the Dean's List. It's a beautiful day today. It's, I should not have been working today. I should have been out playing golf. I should have been playing golf, drinking a nice cold beer, playing golf. It's like, I won't say it's in the 80s. It's going to be in the 90s tomorrow. This weekend it's going to be beautiful weather. Next week it's going to be in the 70s. It's absolutely gorgeous here. You can hear the birds out. My hops are starting to, well, actually my hops are already about 6 inches up. I know, Kevin, your hops are probably already like 10 feet up the side of your house right now because you live in Oregon. It's kind of what you guys do. But anyway, 6 inches for us. Maybe it's like 3 or 4 inches. That's a big deal here in Virginia. So anyway, I'm drinking this beer called Katie beer. It doesn't look like much of a hit. It's a Brett Saison. Pretty good. Kind of goes with the theme right now. Kind of nice, warm. I'm on dinner duty tonight. I gotta cook some turkey burgers, so probably talk for a few minutes here and then jump on that. On the brewing front, well, first of all, before I get to that, National Homebrew Convention, I'm signed up. I've got reservations at an Airbnb, which is not too far away from the convention center. I had free miles and all that. I'm starting to get not cold feet, but shifty feet. I don't know what you call it. There's just so much going on with work right now, and I want to stay in it. We're trying to sort out vacation plans for the summer. It's probably going to be August, but it could be June. So anyway, send me some motivation to go, because there's a lot of cool cats that are going to be out there this year, and I want to link up with you guys. But I don't know. Maybe I need some motivation. Sorry about that. Had a telemarketer calling from. Anyway, had a telemarketer call. Had to shut him down. So anyway, So I don't know. Maybe I need some motivation for the National Homebrew Convention. There's just I know it'll be a good time. I just need to be talked into it, I guess. What else? Brewing front. So I have three damn good beers on my tap right now. So I've got from left to right. I got Old School Double IPA, which I kegged just before I went to Colorado last week. You probably saw, if you watched my Homebrew Wednesday video last week, you saw I was in Colorado and I was doing some posts here and there. Odell beer, by the way. Holy crap, that's good beer. Odell's? I didn't realize, I knew Fort Collins is like the mecca of brewing, and but man, Odell's is really good. So might be my new favorite IPA, my regular IPA of all time. That beer is damn good. It's that No Coast IPA, I guess. But so anyway, I kegged Old School Double IPA before I left, and I came. I had only kegged it at about 35 psi overnight, and then I dropped it down to 12 because I knew I was going to be gone for a week, and I figured after a week, it would be perfect. So I came back, and sure enough, it was perfect. So I bottled up some of that stuff. Matthew, you're going to get some, brother. And dude, this is the best. This is the best Old School Double IPA I have ever done. Hands down. I won first place in the national, or in the DC Cherry Blossom competition here, and that beer isn't. Doesn't hold a candle to this version of Old School. I lightened it up a little bit. It's just phenomenal. So I'm excited for you to get that. When you get it, don't hold on to it, man. Drink it right away. I always say that, but you really should. It's the hop character. The dry hop. I try to get a ton of aroma, and I've been able to do it with New England IPAs, but I haven't been able to do it with kind of West Coast style IPAs. I don't know, what it is about a New England IPA that lets it, hold the aroma a little bit better, but I think it does. But anyway, so that's on my left tap. On my middle tap, I have Punch and Judy, which is a English bitter, extra special bitter. That is, I've done many versions of Punch and Judy. This one is the lowest ABV I've ever done. It's 5%. Normally I'm like 6.3 minimum. Yeah, it's really good version of Punch and Judy. It's got a really cool, like, nutty character to it. And man, the stupid message is popping up. Sorry. but it's got a really cool kind of nutty aroma to it. It's got a ton of flavor for what I call a sessionable beer at 5%. So have that on my middle one. That's like my sports. That's my sports, drink. I drink that. Actually, I was doing old school the past couple of nights, and that's not a good beer to drink when you're watching sports, because you can't hang very long. But Punch and Judy's nice, good. It's kind of a hockey beer, I guess. And then on the right tap, I have Double Trouble, my very first Belgian style ale. I mean, I've done Belgian saisons, but my first, triple, double, quadruple kind of, Belgian style like that. And man, it came out like spot on. I mean, I had a West Mail, however you pronounce it, double, and I kind of got that, the estery kind of dark fruity kind of Belgian, flavor and color, aroma, flavor. The ABV is a little bit lower, but you wouldn't know it. I mean, because the cool thing about those Belgian beers is you get a really strong aroma, you get a really strong flavor, but it also finishes kind of dry, and which is interesting because you do that with just a regular, American ale or a British ale, and you finish a little cloying, a little more sweet, if you get that much flavor. But this one it's more carbonated. It finishes dry, even though it packs in all that flavor, which is kind of the cool thing I think about a Belgian. So, but that thing came out freaking phenomenal. Anyway, Matthew, you're going to get all three of those, and you're also going to get, I think, a version of my Dropkick Nate that I did. What else? The Deliverance, my Tart Vanilla Brown, and then there's one other one. Oh, Shenandoah Table Wine, or Dean's Barley Wine, whatever you want to call it, my very first barley wine. That one actually did pretty well at the National Homebrew Convention. It came in like between 31 and 34, I think is kind of how it ranged. Deliverance, Tart Vanilla Brown, it came in a little lower. It was like 29 or something. They don't like the tart and the brown ale. I love it. When you have the tart and the English brown ale characters together, I think that freaking rocks. But judges don't necessarily like it. I think it could be one of the style things, a lot of people complain about with BJCP judging, but whatever. So anyway, that's probably, I think, my update for today. Pretty short one. I haven't really thought, forward to any brewing. I'm thinking I might do. I probably need to do a lager. Starting to get warm. What's coming up? May, June, July. Yeah. I don't know. I got to I got to think about it for a while. I got, pretty soon, another week or so, I'll need to start, having some beer in the pipeline. But yeah, I need to do some brewing. Haven't brewed in a couple of weeks now. Actually, several weeks, like 3 weeks. So I think it's 3 weeks. Anyway, hey, that's my update for today. If hopefully it's beautiful where you are. I'm sure it is. It's, wow, what a gorgeous day. Anyway, hump day over. Oh, by the way, sorry, Pittsburgh. We took you out last night and the night before. Caps are up 2-1 on the Stanley Cup Series, and then we broke some guy's jaw, and that's that's bad. But hey, I'll take a win any way I can get it. And yeah, it was a really bad day for Pittsburgh yesterday. Then the baseball team lost like 12-4 or something too to the Nationals. It was our offense finally flexed its muscle. But anyway, hopefully tomorrow we can drive on and get another win and be up 3-1. But I don't know. The Pittsburgh is our albatross when it comes to the Stanley Cup playoffs. So we'll see how it goes. Hey, have yourself a happy homebrew and have a very, very happy Homebrew Wednesday. Cheers.